When writing essays, you need to be fast, like Tasmanian double fast. You have 5 minutes to prepare and 30 minutes to write 5 or more paragraphs. You can't afford to waste time, and you need to go, go, go. To help you get in the groove, this presentation is being played at super duper extra hyperactive speed. The first step is terms. You need lots of them, like Jackie and Garrett will have in a minute. Terms include important dates, names of people, times of battles, foreign and domestic policies, acts, amendments, bills, proclamations, document places, book titles, and important phrases or crucial details about events and ideas within the time period. Right now, Jackie and Garrett are just spewing terms all over the place. They're coming up with everything that possibly relates to their topic. This should last about a minute. The second step to write an essay once you have an exhaustive list of terms is to categorize those terms into 3 general groups that will later become your body paragraphs. During this time, you should begin to think of what you'll be proving within your essay. Remember, all historical essays must have analysis. This means you must be persuading the reader towards one idea or taking a stand. So as you keep this thought in your mind, begin to cross out words that are relevant to your point that you will be trying to prove. If they do not help you support your argument, then leave them out. They will just seem random and will not help your grade. Instead, look for terms and events that will provide the strongest arguments. Circle the terms you plan to use or develop your own method for categorizing your chosen terms into 3 separate groups. Terms within each group should be related to each other. The next, and probably most important step of essay writing is creating a thesis. A thesis is a statement or subject that is to be discussed and proven in the essay. This step is the most important because it provides a basis for the essay and shows the greater reader what the essay will be about. If your thesis is no good, it is impossible to score any higher than a 4 on your essay out of a possible 9. The thesis provides organization, direction, and purpose for the entire essay. Everything beyond that point must refer directly to the thesis and support it in some way. If not, erase it. Next, we analyze, like your teachers will describe.
This is what word related. Historical analysis in terms of English. So how could it equate to English? English class?
Writing an essay,
Well, in IB, you're writing a world book paper. The idea of culture, there has to be some analysis of culture behind that. Correct? You guys paper, right? You had to have some knowledge of that. How do we analyze that? We have to do research. So that means you have to delve into the culture of that literature, whoever was the writer, the author, the playwright, and find out where that language comes from, where those ideas, where those themes come from. So you do have to do some analysis of it, otherwise you don't know where it comes from, where that background is. Okay?
So the first thing you have to remember is you have to know 3 things about 3 things. So for every subject, you should probably memorize at least 3 terms that you can just throw in that essay and make yourself sound smart. And then think of any time, don't use vague terms. So instead of saying they, give somebody's name. Instead of using when or a roundabout vague time reference, try to be more specific. And study and memorize terms and obsess by it. Otherwise, please stay tuned because I'm going to be talking about this through the year. This is just a 3-minute snippet of a Mrs. Fine lesson. Thank you.
Many people think that writing an essay is all about telling what you know, but telling is the bare minimum. You must be arguing for something and only using the terms you gathered as evidence and support for those arguments. You should be referring back to those arguments to your thesis constantly and consistently. Then, when you're all done, you need a proofread if you have time. We just ran out of time, so we're just going to see if there's any glaring mistakes. Check your facts and figures, take a deep breath, and relax. You're done. If you missed any of this, check out Mrs. Fine's Best Practices binder where all of this information plus so much more can be found.